People always ask me to talk about the Greek royals, and the problem is that I can't talk about the Greek royals because there are no Greek royals. King Constantine II of Greece has not been king of Greece since 1973. Greece abolished their monarchy, and just a complete disrespect to continue to call yourself king and queen of Greece, when Greece on multiple occasions has asked you to stop doing that, annoys the fuck out of me. Like, I genuinely cannot imagine us getting rid of the Dutch royals and the Dutch royals still being like, okay, but we're going to continue to wear like all the medal things and the tiara things, and we're not going to give that back to you, and we're just going to continue to call ourselves like your royals. That's really weird and desperate. And worst off is that all the other royals just keep inviting them. Here's a pic of all the European royals at the Queen's funeral last week. Like, we've got the Danish, and these are the Swedish, Spanish, Dutch, Luxembourg, and then here are the Greeks. Now, the argument is often that they're family, because obviously Prince Philip was a Danish-Greek prince. The Queen of Greece, Anna Marie, is also the sister of Queen Margaret of Denmark. Then King Constantine is sister of this lady over here, Queen Sophia of Spain. So I get that they're invited, I just don't get why they are like treated like royalty. Crown Princess Marie Chantal doesn't speak Greek, she has never lived in Greece, and she's basically just a New York socialite who, by the way, once liked a tweet about Queen Letizia of Spain, saying that Queen Letizia of Spain is a fake royal, which is just... Her and Crown Prince Pavlov's 3 children, also despite their ridiculously fake Greek names, have never lived in Greece. They don't speak Greece, they're not Greek royals, and we should not be calling them Prince or Princess of Greece. We just shouldn't. Greece doesn't have princes or princesses anymore. They abolished them. They went out of their way to abolish a monarchy, and we should respect that. By the way, even though pretty much every Greek person I've come across seems to agree with me on this, if you are Greek and you think it's perfectly fine for them to call themselves your royals, then good for you. I'm not talking for you, and it's your opinion that matters, obviously.
Latinas who married into royalty. And in honor of National Hispanic Heritage Month, I haven't done a video on Latin women who married into royalty, so it is long overdue. And before we get started, hola, me llamo Evrete. Mi bisabuelo era de España. First up is Rita Hayworth, who was born Margarita Carmen Cancino. Had to think about that one. She was born to a Spanish dancer, Eduardo Cancino, and she married the Prince Ali Khan, pictured here. They had a daughter named Princess Yasmin, and the couple eventually did divorce. Princess Angela of Liechtenstein. She is Panamanian American, born in Panama. She is Afro-Latina, and for those who don't know what that means, she is Latina with African descent, which is why I mostly include her with the Latinas who married into royalty, not necessarily the Black women who married into royalty, because it's a bit different. She married Prince Maximilian of Liechtenstein. They have one son, Prince Alphonse. Alessandra de Osma. She is from Peru. She married Prince Christian of Hanover, who is a distant relative to the British royal family. She is an attorney, and I believe they had twins. I don't know if she's had them already or still pregnant, but I think they have twins. If you have made it this far, type hola in the comments. My favorite of them all, Queen Maxima of the Netherlands. Born in Argentina, she married King Willem Alexander, who at the time of their marriage was the Prince of Orange, and they have some beautiful daughters. Beautiful daughters. Princesa Tatiana de Greece. I forgot how you say Greece in Spanish, I'm sorry. She is Venezuelan born, and she married Prince Nicolas of Greece, and I believe the couple are divorcing, if not already divorced. Or at least they're separated. Maria Margarita Vargas Santaella. She is also Venezuelan born, and she married the Duke of Anjou. They actually got married in República Dominicana. Hola! Crown Princess Marie Chantal of Greece. She was born to an Ecuadorian mother. Not a lot of people know that her mother was from Ecuador. She married Crown Prince Pavlos of Greece, who is now the titular head of the Greek royal family. Maria Teresa, Grand Duchess of Luxembourg. She is originally from Cuba until her family fled to the United States. She married Grand Duke Henri, and her eldest son, Prince Guillaume, will one day accede to the Grand Duchy. Yeah, the Grand Duchy of Luxembourg. Queen Sylvia of Sweden. Her mother is Brazilian. She married King Carl Gustaf and the couple have 3 children. When I tell you her genes brought the looks into that family, I'm going to be honest. A lot of the Latinas who married into the royal families, they brought the genes because all of them kids are gorgeous. Tatiana Santo Domingo of Monaco. She is originally from Colombia. She married into the Monaco princely house, married to Andrea Casaraghi, and they married at the princely palace in 2013. And obviously, I wasn't going to really do Queen Letizia because she's Spanish and she married a Spanish king, so that's kind of like makes sense. But Queen Letizia of Spain, married to King Felipe, they have 2 daughters. I think I'm going to do this as just a part 1 because there are others who married into defunct royal families, meaning they no longer hold a throne in their country. But we'll leave it here. And I hope you guys enjoyed learning a little something new, hopefully.
Of course, the drama did not stop there. One of the ones that's married to the cousins wanted to stir the pot, claiming no grandmother should have to go through this. Then, just to make it a little bit worse, she posted this. Happy grandparents, family is what it's all about. I see some similarities here.
Marie Chantal, Crown Princess of Greece, Princess of Denmark, as her husband is now head of the royal house of Greece after the death of his father, is considered by Greek royalists to now be the titular Queen of Greece. The family still bears their royal titles and the right to the treatment of royal highnesses, recognized in many European states. They can also represent the state abroad and, as direct descendants of King Christian IX, have the title of Princes of Denmark in addition to that of Princes of Greece.
Part 3 of all the royals who attended the coronation, starting with the King and Queen of the Ashanti Kingdom of Ghana, the Prince and Princess of Monaco, the Queen, Crown Prince, and Crown Princess of Greece, the Prince of Romania and Margarita of Romania, the Crown Prince and Princess of Serbia.
People always ask me to talk about the Greek royals, and the problem is that I can't talk about the Greek royals because there are no Greek royals. King Constantine II of Greece has not been king of Greece since 1973. Greece abolished their monarchy, and just a complete disrespect to continue to call yourself king and queen of Greece, when Greece on multiple occasions has asked you to stop doing that, annoys the fuck out of me. Like, I genuinely cannot imagine us getting rid of the Dutch royals and the Dutch royals still being like, okay, but we're going to continue to wear like all the medal things and the tiara things, and we're not going to give that back to you, and we're just going to continue to call ourselves like your royals. That's really weird and desperate. And worst of it is that all the other royals just keep inviting them. Here's a pic of all the European royals at the Queen's funeral last week. Like, we've got the Danish, and these are the Swedish, Spanish, Dutch, Luxembourg, and then here are the Greeks. Now, the argument is often that they're family, because obviously Prince Philip was a Danish-Greek prince. The Queen of Greece, Anna Marie, is also the sister of Queen Margaret of Denmark. Then King Constantine is sister of this lady over here, Queen Sophia of Spain. So I get that they're invited, I just don't get why they are like treated like royalty. Crown Princess Marie Chantal doesn't speak Greek. She has never lived in Greece, and she's basically just a New York socialite who, by the way, once liked a tweet about Queen Letizia of Spain, saying that Queen Letizia of Spain is a fake royal, which is just... Her and Crown Prince Pavlov's 3 children, also despite their ridiculously fake Greek names, have never lived in Greece. They don't speak Greece. They're not Greek royals, and we should not be calling them Prince or Princess of Greece. We just shouldn't. Greece doesn't have princes or princesses anymore. They abolished them. They went out of their way to abolish a monarchy, and we should respect that. By the way, even though pretty much every Greek person I've come across seems to agree with me on this, if you are Greek and you think it's perfectly fine for them to call themselves your royals, then good for you. I'm not talking for you, and it's your opinion that matters, obviously.
They want to call a man crazy for wanting security for his wife and children, instead of talking about how crazy it is that a different non-working royal prince does get security, even though he doesn't deserve it. The royal family has no riz. That's what Tom Sykes is saying, that this balcony is so boring that he's mad at King Charles for not letting Prince Harry back in the country, and also that it doesn't show an actual unified family, but mostly because there's no riz. These two are at it again. Prince Peg and Copy Kate. Meghan Markle's new show comes out next week, and so a couple days ago these two were out baking cakes and talking about their jam recipes that they want to give away for free. And yes, they know exactly what they're doing when they do this. They are trying to take the attention away. They're trying to highlight how what they do is better because they're white. And it's really just very obvious and kind of ridiculous. So I will be looking to see what they do next week, especially like the day the Netflix series drops. I'm sure they're going to be up to something. Probably baking, probably throwing a little party for someone, you know, something like that. And I, for one, am excited to watch Meghan's series. Can't wait to see what it's all about.
Happy Mother's Day to the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle, and her 2 children, Archie and Lilibet. Meghan Markle shared this beautiful photo just a few moments ago via IG. It is a beautiful landscape photo of the 3 of them overlooking their beautiful land in Montecito, California, accompanied with this caption. Happy Mother's Day. Cheers to juggling it all with joy, and to these 2 gems who still attempt to climb, quote, Mama Mountain. Smother me with kisses and make every day the most memorable adventure. Being your mom is the greatest privilege of my life. I too, quote, love you more than all the stars in all the sky, all the raindrops, and all the salt and all the french fries in the world. Oh, this beautiful family of 4 is the truest definition of goals, in my opinion. First of all, happy Mother's Day to one and all out there, to whichever capacity you exist in that role. Even those who don't show too much love to our Duchess of Sussex. We're going to give you a pass today because today's all about love. Today is all about celebrating the joy and the most important role in the world, which is in fact being a mother. And especially to this one because I have seen her well-documented journey via her docuseries and just interviews in the press about the difficulties of her first pregnancy with Archie and the press, and all that, and the, talk in the royal family about. But it truly brings me so much joy reading this caption because it just proves that she wakes up every day so happy and so fulfilled by just her 2 children alone. Of course, her partner, Prince Harry, I'm sure is just, they are the happiest family of 4. So you know what? Don't even try to cover this woman today because this is all about pure love and just celebrating being a mama with her 2 children. So that's it. It's love.
Prince Harry and Meghan Sussex haters have overused the word narcissist, and I don't even think they know what it means, because the clinical diagnosis of narcissistic personality disorder is someone who has exaggerated self-importance, lack of empathy, exploitative behavior, an excessive need for admiration, and a sense of entitlement. And none of these traits can be clinically given to Prince Harry and Meghan. You might have your own opinions, but they're not fact, because none of these behaviors align with their traits. For example, their humility and advocacy. They constantly use their platform for humanitarian causes, such as gender equality and food insecurity, without self-aggrandizement. They have empathy because it has been documented that colleagues, friends, and staff attest to their warmth and genuine care in others. For example, Meghan's work with Hub Community Kitchen and Harry's Invictus Games. Their initiatives through Archwell and the Archetypes podcast focus on uplifting others, not self-promotion. The accusations of narcissism come from media bias, with the British tabloids having a documented history of unfair coverage. For example, the difficult Duchess narrative. Studies from legitimate news sources like Reuters showed disproportionate negative press compared to other royals. And to those people who believe the tabloids, I say get a brain and learn to think for yourself. Harry and Meghan set healthy boundaries. By stepping back from royal duties was self-preservation and not a manipulative play. Narcissists rarely ever prioritize family well-being over status. And their relationships is evidence they're not narcissists, because narcissists struggle with lasting, equal relationships. Meghan and Harry's long-term friendships with Priyanka Chopra, Serena Williams, Nacho Figueras are just examples of lasting and long-term friendships. In addition, Harry and Meghan's strong marriage suggests mutual respect, not a transactional dynamic. In addition, narcissists use charities for image building. Meghan's pre- and post-royal work with UN Women and World Vision shows a sustained commitment to causes unrelated to personal gain. So in conclusion, labeling Harry and Meghan narcissists conflates confidence with pathology, ignoring their demonstrable empathy, and reflects systemic bias. Their actions align more towards altruism and resilience rather than narcissistic personality disorder traits. And if Meghan were truly narcissistic, she would cling to royal prestige rather than relinquish it for privacy and mental health, and act inconsistent with narcissistic personality disorder defining traits. So you might have your own opinion about Harry and Meghan being narcissistic, but it's wrong. It's not fact, it's an opinion. I just stated facts.
Let me make sure I have this right. Thomas Parker Bowles, son of the Queen of Great Britain and stepson to the current King Charles, has written a book. It was announced today that his book, Cooking and the Crown, talking about recipes from Queen Victoria all the way to King Charles, will be debuting in September 2024. Y'all see this too, right? Okay. Let me tell you what I don't see. What I don't see are articles about how he's trading on his relationships to the crown to make money. Not seeing how this is bad for the crown, brand for the crown, and it's going to lead to its downfall. Nor do I see articles about, since Catherine is sick, that this is considered an insensitive time. Launch, to write, to publicize anything. Now, while many may say, well, he's a food writer, he's a food critic, it's in his genre. Maybe, but it's very interesting that this book now takes a royal slant. And I don't believe he's taken such a slant before. So my question is, why is this acceptable? Because he's making a product and it's totally connected to his relationship through his mom. Why is this okay? It's not okay when Meghan does it. Please repost, share your thoughts and comments below.
This week, the Royal Foundation revealed that a charity cookbook Meghan Markle created 5 years ago as a working royal is continuing to raise thousands of pounds for charity. How did this book come about, and is there a sign that there could be potentially a bit of life left in Meghan's personal brand?
I thought this was a really interesting update. So the Royal Foundation, they've released their sort of annual report looking at funds that have been raised, and it was this cookbook, and it was actually published about 5 years ago, of course, when Meghan was still a working royal, way back in 2018, which seems crazy, but that's already been 5 years, and that was published around the time, not long after the unfortunate tragedy at Grenfell Tower, when unfortunately a lot of people passed away, and this was Meghan's big initiative that she really spearheaded herself. She worked with women who were affected by that tragedy. They came together, they shared their recipes, they shared their culture in this cookbook, and it was very popular at the time, but it's continued to sell. So it's raised something like £80,000 this year alone for charity, and I think it's a really wonderful legacy for Meghan. You know, obviously there's so much controversy around the Sussexes nowadays, you know, now that they're not working royals, but I think it's just disappointing because it goes to show that when she was in the royal family, in the institution, you know, part of it, she was doing really good work.
Charles has launched his own aftershave, costing, wait for it, an eye-watering 135 quid for a 100ml bottle, promising buyers that they can smell just like the gardens of his Highgrove country pile. Now, this is something that Meghan Markle would do, surely not the King. Is this a case of King Charles selling out, watering down the brand just like Meghan? We've had a pop at Meghan Markle, the Sussexers, for selling out, for flogging strawberry jam, and now the King is flogging Pong. Is this really the right royal thing to do?
Do you know what? So the joy of a luxury Highgrove splash. You know, at the end of the day, Highgrove is such a special place, and the Highgrove shop sells amazing things on there. It sounds expensive, but it is something very special. It's been made in association with True Fits and Hill, and that's the oldest barber shop known so it was formed in 1805. It's a beautiful smell. It embodies excellence and elegance and sophistication, and it's got all the lovely, lively citrus notes and cedarwood, which is very, very important because that's a cedar tree that's known for that area. The gardens, so the Highgrove Estate gardens are truly stunning. And although it's like £135, you're not going to be using that, in one big bulk. It's something special, it's luxurious, and it will last a long time. And 100ml, I don't know about you, but I think that's a pretty good size. And I just think the whole sensory journey, I completely find it very exciting. And if you think about it, perfume, there's a floral perfume that's for sale. You don't have to buy things that are that expensive. There are things at about £10 as well on the site. There's lots of different areas of products. And I don't think it is anything like Meghan Markle's new line, which is very, very different. And I'm sure this will inspire her, though, and maybe she'll want to form her own, orchard something or other.
Don't give her any ideas. Helena, don't give her any ideas. Very good sales pitch. I almost believe you could be...
But not to forget as well the charitable aspect and the whole ethos of the King's Foundation. And that's so, so important. This is not just something that's going up on the website and just being sold purely to go into someone's pocket. So I think, all in all, I think everyone should have a look at the Highgrove website and see what's on for sale. There are lots of really lovely, I think pretty fairly priced products.
Hello, my people. Lady Rose here. How y'all doing? To all my new subscribers, welcome, and my returning subscribers, y'all know I love you. Guys, the world is crazy. The world is crazy with these people. So you have the people from this fake. Do y'all know this fake princess of Greece? Their monarchy got abolished in 1971. 1971, that monarchy got abolished, and this girl here, this woman here, is a fake princess. She's ex-princess of Greece. So let's go back with the Greece monarchy. Remember the Edinburgh guy? Queen Lizzie's husband. Queen Lizzie's husband is the family member of those Greece family people. The royalty of the Greece. Yes, you heard me right. And that guy, who was the last king of Greece, is cousins with Charlie Boy. Yes, they are cousins. Blood cousins. Because all of them, their great-grandmama is a Queen Victoria. Remember the Edinburgh guy's mother, Alice? That Alice was born in Buckingham Palace. She's granddaughter of granddaughter or great-granddaughter of Queen Victoria. And y'all know Victoria's great-grandmama to Lizzie also. And Victoria's great-great-grandmama to that fake guy who got overthrown, who moved with this one here, this witch, who is coming to like all the terrible comments made about our Royal Highness, the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan. Oh my goodness. This title just is either sweet my mouth. That's how the Nigerian people say. Either sweet my mouth well. Either sweet my mouth. So, Her Royal Highness, according according to the gossip on Twitter, apparently this lady wanted her daughter, and her daughter is one of the terrible bitches out here. They say she's so lazy. She likes to be the center of attention, and she lays in bed with everybody that she finds out there. But her mama wanted her to be Prince Harry's wife. So guess why these people are so mad about our Royal Highness Duchess of Sussex Meghan being married to that guy they call themselves blue blood? But I already told you the real blue blood is that anyone who has African droplet of blood in their body, that's the person who has blue blood. These people do not have no damn blue blood. Their blood is actually gray or purple or something like that. The real blue blood is our blood, is the blood that came from our ancestry from Africa, where they went and stole every kind of culture, every single tradition of monarchies and everything, all the parliamentarian whatever that the monarchy functions off of. The Constitution, they stole all of those ones from our ancestors. They did not have none of those ones in them damn lives. Those people were barbaric. They were out there stinking, not washing their asses, sitting down there, not doing anything with themselves, until they started building all those ships and started moving around the world. That's how they learned everything from our ancestors. They didn't have anything. They went and stole our culture, copied everything from the monarchy down there in Africa, copied everything from them pharaohs, and they went down there, even dug all them pharaohs, removed all of them, whatever pharaohs from their graves, stole all the gold and diamond, all kind of anything that they were precious metals that they were buried into. They went out there, did their scavenger hunt, and got every single thing from all those pyramids until today. Did y'all guys see the King Tut came out to America? That dude somewhere, I don't know where King Tut be hanging out right now. I don't know. He's in one of them museum. He might be here or somewhere in France. Those people went dug all our ancestors, all our pharaohs. That's where they learned all the culture of monarchy. They did not have nothing. And so that poor Greek in 1971, Greece, they think the monarchy got dissolved. And those people had to relocate to other countries. I believe some of them are right here in America. And I believe from the Success Squad Bureau of Investigation, you know, the Bureau of Investigation of Success does not really lie. Yeah, that Success Squad Bureau of Investigation is better than FBI that y'all guys have with Kash Patel out there. I tell you that. And take my word for that, because guess what? I go down here myself, I dig stuff up. Guess what? I love researching stuff, and I hate bullshit. So that's why I'm telling y'all guys. So that bitch is actually from America, that fake ex-princess, and she's actually still using that title till right now. I wonder why she even uses that title, because damn, these people just love being all those titled up people. Them eyes be sticking. These people so so this woman went on X and liked a post that was made by one of them derangers. So that's how the Success Squad found out she was also part of them derangers. And the Success Squad concluded that is because of the jealousy. She wanted her daughter to be married. Her daughter, who's really a bit, she sleeps with everybody. She ain't no different than Mambos. She goes in bed with all them old papas and all them grandpapas, all those sticky asses, all of those people in diapers. That's what they do. Because, you know, lazy people, lazy young women, they hate dating the people at their age. They don't like dating anyone their age. They like all those grandpapas, the grandmamas, because guess what? All those grandpapas got lots of money. The grandmamas in for nothing. This one, well, but you know those gigolos, sometimes they be hanging around grandmamas too. And you know, most of those stuff just happens in those England there, because those people are so terrible. How would you want some family members, blood relatives, the ones who have like the same great parents, to lie in the same bed? Well, he flew with Lizzie in Edinburgh. He flew with Lizzie in Edinburgh. So they thought they wanted to continue with that one there. And there are lots of saying out here about this one here, this horse face, this one here, that mystery, that bitch, that one. Yeah, my mom just sleeping on me at Reba. I told you already. Like, well, I'll be apologizing. I'll be apologizing. That one, the horse face, that one, the mystery, the queen escort. I heard she could also have the same damn blood with that Charlie boy. Don't you see they kind of resemble each other a little bit? Oh, pay attention, people. I'm telling you all the time to pay attention to details. That girl, Queen Escort, apparently that couple, Alice couple, she had the horse-faced ladies with Queen Victoria's baby, Birdie. That king, y'all need to y'all need to perform some kind of research a little bit about that Birdie. They say that dude was not really good. He was not really good looking. His shape was so terrible. His belly was so huge, and because he loved to eat too much, he would eat lots of platters of meat, like all them fermented everything that they used to do back then, the salt dried meat, I don't know what. Then they say his poop smelled bad. You know when you be eating lots of stuff and your belly be stretched up that way, I tell you, when you go to that toilet, you need to open all them damn windows, because I tell you, woo! Don't come to my house, because I don't be liking those sticky poopies in my Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my mouth is just so bad. I know. Yeah, they said that Birdie King, Albert, that guy was bad news. He was bad news. He was bad news. Like, his belly got so big, and that's where couple usually lay down in bed with. But he kind of lavished that Alice couple, that Queen Escort great grandmother. He kind of did buy every single damn thing. Even Jules right now here, they have them in boat somewhere there with hard jewels that King Birdie bought for him. So they saying that Alice couple apparently did have a Queen Escort mother with that Birdie guy, and that Birdie, you know, that's this guy's great grandpa. Charlie boy's great grandpa. So those people, they be sleeping with them cousins, they be sleeping with them children, they be sleeping with everybody. They just don't. They're something else. They're something else. When I'm talking about the inbreed, I really mean it. The inbreed blood in those royal families, man, it's like a bad news out here. So this fake princess is still mad right now here because the Royal Highness, the Duchess of Sussex, snatched that prince and took the prince across the pond to America and Montecito. After y'all guys all go to hell. I say that. It's getting so dark out here. Let me turn my camera off. I'll talk to you guys again later. Subscribe to Isabella Box channel. Go to my brother Baron's channel. That's the Royal Success. Go to all the Success friendly channels. Oh, guys, I can't talk. This lady got dragged on that what do you call it? The X, the Elonia Muscat's platform. Yeah, she got drugged that today. She ain't gonna sleep. Oh, it was yesterday. So she did not sleep yesterday, I bet you. And she's never gonna say anything about Her Royal Highness the Duchess of Sussex anymore. She's gonna stay away. Right now she learned that the Sussex Squad doesn't play, and guess what? They actually hashtagged her. They just went hashtag. Bye guys, I'll talk to you guys later. I love you.